Howdy. Earthquakes from 7 days in Europe. Earthquake filter, 7 days. Okay. I think it's really red. Since we are talking about Europe, which isn't considered being this kind of earthquake center, or however you put it. 5.5. And this one here, 5.4 2 days ago. And one report or something. Weak shaking. I have been talking about the Spanish Geological Institute back then when we had still La Palma erupting. But anyway, with all, what something which also belongs to Europe is, for example, Iceland. And now since yesterday, we have also up here quite much activity. This I haven't noticed. That's really interesting. There has been really at the same location some time ago a stronger one, I guess. But it's more than 7 days, so we cannot see it. So now, this is Europe. This is how red it looks. And I was just thinking before, I want to compare the United States with Europe. So that's a screenshot, like I did a few minutes ago. And somehow, this is just somehow trying to visualize this. But I think this region is at least as red as this region or this red region. And it might be even bigger. It might just look like that, since we are dealing with a map and not a globe or something. But I think this has to somehow be noticed, especially since we have 3 earthquakes with a magnitude of 5 or more. 5 plus 1, 2, 3 in Europe. And especially the Spain one is really interesting since there is no reports of anything. No aftershocks, nothing. Just one quake and there it is. Nothing happened. Which is really interesting. But let's see. Is there anything emerging somewhere? I tried to keep my eyes open. And there has been something also in Germany. I haven't found it yet, but somewhere I saw that there has been some tornado kind of wind phenomena, hail and these kind of things in Andernach, Germany. Yeah, this is from Germany. I really forgot where I have been before in the video. But anyway, check this out. This is from the Andernach region, North Rhine, the river where we have the volcanoes. The region in Germany.
Germany. Tornado causes major damage in western towns. A tornado left behind a trail of destruction and several injured after it tore through parts of North Rhine-Westphalia, Germany's most populous state. A tornado barreled through parts of western Germany, injuring dozens of people and causing heavy damage, officials said Friday. Police said up to 40 people had been injured in Paderborn, 10 of them seriously. Sheeting and insulation were blown kilometers, miles, away. Countless roofs are uncovered or damaged. Many trees still lie on destroyed cars, police said. In the nearby town of Lippstadt, more than 100 people were temporarily trapped in a local open-air pool after fallen trees blocked the exit. The entire town area suffered heavy damage, Lippstadt's fire service said. The steeple of St. Clement's Catholic Church in Hellinghausen had been ripped from church roof, and was strewn all over the churchyard. About 200 to 300 firefighters have been deployed in the area. The German Meteorological Services had put out a storm warning for Friday and predicted gales of up to 130 kilometers per hour, 80 miles per hour, in some places. Large swathes of Germany were under severe weather alerts on Friday evening.
Yeah, I've been talking about bad weather coming. But check it out. North Rhine-Westphalia. Geysir, Andernach, an extraordinary journey. Your Geysir expedition in Andernach. This expedition to the world's highest cold water geysir in Andernach. So, we have volcanoes. We have the Laacher Sea. We have the world's highest cold water geysir. We have the Rhine, the river. Actually, I could go to a map. The river Rhine. But now we need an emptier map. 2 hours. Italy shaking. The Rhine. Here is North Rhine-Westphalia. Koblenz. Laachersee, Vulcano. Going southwards. Kaiserstuhl, Vulcano. So, the Rhine goes somewhere here. We have volcanoes. And I think still that glaciers really well could be a type of volcano, cryptogeysers. So it's really interesting to see all this extreme weather happening around volcanoes in Germany, not in the United States, where you would expect to have tornadoes and these kind of things, where you have also volcanoes. Everybody's talking about Yellowstone. But maybe we should also focus a little bit on the things we have in our backyard as Europeans. Because here, we have volcanoes all over the place. And maybe, if it turns out that glaciers are actually contemporary lava streams made out of water, which means the mountain which carries the glacier is an actual volcano, this region is all of a sudden really volcanic, which probably would need some adaptation to the people living there. A new understanding of their environment. And since we are entering very interesting times, 12,000 year cycles and such, all those fascinating mountain lakes, they could fluctuate in their level, which means if it goes up, the water comes down from the hills or mountains. And it could be all of a sudden really much. And also all kinds of sediments. So, as above, so below, if there's bad weather above the ground, there might be some bad weather also beneath the ground going on as well. Because it's all interconnected. I don't know how a subterranean tornado could look like. Probably there isn't anything like that. But there's so many things going on. North Pole shifting and all these kind of things. Really interesting times. Keep your eyes open. Remember to watch the heavens with your own eyes. And every now and then check out Windy. It's really interesting. Anyway, I'll leave it here. Thanks, bye.